1 to Virginia Tech. And if we're here, you know it's time for Enter Sandman. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. The Hokies will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And the Commodores can really attack on this second and short. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So Virginia Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Dropping back, it's Drones. Right on the money. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big line explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number called, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. They'll get this drive started from the 29.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stowers. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. The sure hands, it's Overton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically, Kyron Drones has all the tools. And you think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. He's got to be more consistent.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Caught over the middle. It's Selden. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Hokies are on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Running back searching for a hole.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Pavia. Grab near the sticks, it's Stowers. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hoskins. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Commodores. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Selden.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know
he's loose. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Hokey, 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 high tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
At the 35, he's loose. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Grab near the marker, it's Overton. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll rush to the line, clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. QB draw. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to pound it in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
this coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner scooter with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air. It's Pavia. quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Alexander. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's caught downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Oh, my goodness, he spikes the ball on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. Totally losing track of the situation. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Dropping back, it's Drones. Showing the arm straight down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there.
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The first half can't end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. The snap sets up the throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg.
And the Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Drones. Using the quick game. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were. That's why they got the first down. You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Hokies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Pressure coming. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Handoff to the single running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Got his man on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Makes the catch. It's Alexander. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play in probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. The Commodores pick up the first down. That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and go try to get extra points.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The official says no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Extending the play. He's in open space downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
So now it's 2nd and long. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Selden. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll leave it with the lone back. Gets it past the marker. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Hokies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Drones. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now up there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in the Little Apple. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been those K-State fans who will enjoy this win. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the up. Turning on the Jets. Makes it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And finally, defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Bobby. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just tried to ease it out there and it falls incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is
It's a seam wide open. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. On the ground, it's Alexander. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it in the middle. It's Hoskins. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Man, that's tough for the kicker. Here you are in the 4th quarter. You're trying to break this tie, get your team the lead, and knock it off the upper.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. First down, you get the sack. Second down, you force the incompletion. Now sitting at third and long, you got them in their own territory. Big opportunity for this defense to shut this offense down right now.
The Hokies are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. To the air, it's Drones. Slings it downfield. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
And this D's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football, he understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. All tied up, under a minute to play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And that's luxury for this offense to be. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
Number 88, set to kick this one.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking for a man. It's Drones. The throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island and be as dominant as this guy has been all game long? You just saw another great example of it right there. Breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Off play action. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Looking for more room.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.